welcome to my channel Siddhakar's Educational Academy. In previous class, now we will discuss about kinematics. So what is kinematics means? So if you see the objects, some objects are we apply the force only, then it will move. Some objects without applying the force also it will move itself. So here kinematics means what is, how we can define kinematics means. So kinematics is a one of the branch in mechanics. Kinematics is a one of the branch in mechanics. One of the branch in mechanics. So here kinematics, dynamics, two branches it is there. So mechanics means the motion of the body under the force. So we apply the force only, then the body will move. So under this dividing into two branches. So mechanics. Mechanics dividing into two branches. One is kinematics. One is kinematics. Kinematics. So second one is dynamics. Kinematics and dynamics. So dynamics. Here what is kinematics? Dynamics means kinematics of the body without reference to cause of the motion. Kinematics is a branch which is explaining motion of the body without reference to cause of the motion. Without reference to cause of the motion. Without reference. So without reference to cause of the motion is explained in kinematics. So what is dynamics? Dynamics is a branch which deals motion of the body. Which deals motion of the body under the force. Motion of the body under the force. These are the mechanics divided in two parts, kinematics and dynamics. Now we will discuss about kinematics. So without reference to cause of the motion. We are explaining motion of the body without reference to cause of the motion. So what we are studying means in this freely falling body. When a body freely falling. When a body vertically thrown upward direction. What are the equations of motion we are discussing. Now here when a body moving in a straight line direction. When a body moving in a straight line direction with uniform acceleration, we write the equations of motion for that body. We write the equations of motion for that body. Suppose one body is moving. This is a one body. So it is moving with uniform acceleration. This is a body. It is moving with one body is moving along the road. This is along the road. One body moving along the road. First, initial velocity of the body u is the v is the final velocity. So when suppose one car is moving on the road. So first it is moving with initial velocity means starting velocity. It is represented by u. After some time velocity of the body v is the final velocity. S is displacement traveled. So displacement traveled we are taking. So after some time it is moving with uniform acceleration a. So it is moving with uniform acceleration. Uniform acceleration. So uniform acceleration means change in velocity is constant. So we write the equations of motion for that body. So equations of motion. So when a body, we write the equations of motion. How many? 4 equations of motion is there. So first equation v is equal to u plus at. This is the first equation. So second equation s is equal to u. This is the second equation. S is equal to ut plus half at square. So half at square we are taking. Now s is equal to ut plus half a t square. This is the second equation. Third equation v square minus u square is equal to 2as. V square minus u square. So fourth equation. Nth second how much distance traveled? Nth is equal to u plus a into n minus half. N minus 1 by 2. So nth second how much distance traveled? Or this is only we can write. Nth is by 2 also we can write. This is the fourth equation. So when a body moving with uniform acceleration, we write the equations of motion for that body. U is the initial velocity. Is the initial velocity. So next one. So what is v? Final velocity. V is the final velocity. displacement traveled, displacement traveled, displacement traveled. So displacement traveled here. U initial velocity, V is the final velocity, A is the acceleration, S displacement traveled. So total how many equations of motion we are writing? First equation V is equal to U plus AT. Second equation S is equal to UT. That means nth second. Suppose fifth second how much travel? Suppose third second how much travel means? So n place we are taking. N place we are taking. So nth second. These are equations of motion we derive. So these are equations of motion. So these equations of motion we are applying. So freely falling body and vertically thrown upward body. So freely falling. Suppose when a body is freely falling, we write the freely falling body. So freely falling body. When a body is freely falling, so what is the initial velocity of the body? When a body is freely falling, initial velocity of the body. It is a body, so it is falling freely. So initial velocity of the body U is equal to 0. When a body freely falling, initial starting velocity how much? 0. So distance traveled equal to A. Height of the body h we are taking. So when it reaches the ground, final velocity v. So acceleration due to the gravity. So plus g we are taking. For freely falling body, acceleration due to the gravity is, what is the acceleration due to the gravity? For freely falling body, A is equal to plus g. So when a body freely falling, acceleration due to the gravity we are taking positive. So we are applying all these. So applying, we write the equations of motion for freely falling body. What is first equation? You know what is first equation? So V is equal to U plus AD. V is equal to U plus AD. So V means final velocity V there. So U is the 0. So U plus A means plus G we are taking. T means T. So we can write V is equal to, when we take U is equal to 0, so V is equal to GT. This is our first equation. So first equation. When we write these values, substitute in equation 1, so V is equal to GT. So next, when we apply the second equation, what is second? Second equation is is equal to UT plus half AD. UT plus half AD square, you know. S means height of the body, h is equal to U. UT we can write plus half A is equal to G we are taking T square. So then we can write h is equal to UT plus half GT square. We can write, so U is equal to 0. If U is equal to 0 when we take, so then h is equal, when we write the second equation, so here what we are seeing, h is equal to half GT square. So this is we are applying all this. So what is next? Third equation. When we apply this third equation, so we apply this all okay. When we apply this third equation, so V means what? V is the final velocity V square we are taking. U is the initial velocity we are taking. So 2G plus G into S. S means H we are taking. So V square minus U square is equal to 2GH. We can write, when we take U is equal to 0, V square, 0 square means 0 right? So V square is equal to 2GH. This is the third equation. So for freely falling body, we apply this. This is the third equation. So this is the third equation. Now when we write here, so next one here, next third equation, what? Fourth equation. Sorry, next fourth equation. What is fourth equation? Sn is equal to U plus A into N minus R. So Hn is equal to U plus A means G. So G into N minus half we are taking. N minus half. R. So U is equal to 0. U is equal to 0, then we can write N is equal to U0. So U take V0. U take here 0. So then we can write G into N minus half we are taking. So we apply equations of motion for freely falling body. These are the equations of motion for freely falling body. Now we are going to the these are vertically thrown body. We write the equations of motion for vertically thrown body. In a body, we throw the body vertically upward direction. Suppose this is a one body. We are throwing vertically upward direction. So when we throw a body vertically upward direction, so here what? So vertically thrown. When we throw the body vertically upward direction, so when a body vertically thrown, it reaches to the maximum height. When it reaches to the maximum height, again it is falling downside. So when it reaches to the maximum height, final velocity v is equal to 0 here. Final velocity v is equal to 0. But acceleration due to the gravity a is equal to minus g we are taking. When we throw body vertical upward direction, acceleration is negative. A is equal to minus g. By using of that, we write the equations of motion. So you know already first equation v is equal to u plus at. So we substitute all these in equation. So v means v is equal to u unit. So a minus g. A is equal to vertically thrown body. Negative acceleration is negative. When force acting downward, object is moving against the gravity. The body moving against the gravitational force. That's why negative we are taking minus g into t we are taking. So finally we can write v is equal to u minus gt. This is the first equation. This is the first equation. What is second equation? S is equal to ut plus of at square. So then we can write. So S means h. H is equal to ut of a means minus g. T square we are taking. So finally we can write h is equal to ut minus of gt square. This is the second equation. So we apply vertically thrown body. Vertically thrown upward. Vertically thrown upward. Vertically thrown upward direction. This is the vertically thrown upward direction. We apply the second equation, we get ut minus of gt square. So next we are going to the third equation and fourth equation we have to apply. So what is the third equation means v square minus u square is equal to 2as. This is the third equation. So vertically thrown body, v is equal to 0, u unit, so h, so a is equal to minus g. We can take so v square minus u square. Then we can write these are. So suppose if you take v is equal to 0, v is equal to 0 means minus u square is equal to minus 2gh. Minus cancel. So u is equal to square root of 2gh also we can write. So this is the third equation. So fourth equation last nth second how much distance are? Nth is equal to u plus a into s of rt. U plus a into n minus of. So we can write. So hn is equal to u plus minus g into n minus of rt. So hn is equal to we can write. So u minus g into so n minus 1 by 2. N minus 1 by 2 for freely falling body and vertically thrown body. Okay, vertically thrown body. In this also we will discuss two topics: time of ascent. We take the time of ascent TA. So TA means when we throw a body vertically upward direction, how much time the time taken by a body to reach the maximum height, that is time of ascent. The time taken by a body to reach the maximum height, time of ascent formula u by g. So second one is time of, so TD means what? So the time taken by a body to reach